Good morning, good evening, wherever you are now. Good night, wherever you are now. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the show, My Thoughts, where I give my thoughts and my opinions on things around the world. It could be from entertainment to politics, you know what I'm saying, to the stock market. I really won't cover the stock market that much, so, but here and there. But either way, today I'm covering this young gentleman right here. I found this, and I just believe I keep seeing a lot of fear mongering, and we need to quit getting out of this whole thing of living from The Simpsons. Like, what is that? That is so weird to me. Sorry I have to talk like this because my mic is faced this way, but I have to speak like that. It doesn't stretch out all the way, unfortunately. But let's get into this because this is very interesting to me. I'm sure you all have heard about it. September 24th, it was supposed to be this day of everyone's supposed to remember where we were. I'm sure you did. But let's stop the fear mongering, okay? Let's get into it.
So September 24th is a big date that all of you need to pay attention
Very big date,
for
you
a
guys.
lot of reasons that we're going to cover in today's video. So this video is extremely important because there's a doomsday theory on The Simpsons show that is going viral
A theory,
right
okay?
now.
So when you
And
guys hear
is
this,
supposed to happen
remember
on September
a theory.
24th, and the next week can be absolutely crazy. Now, why do I say that? I'm going to play you the clip of The Simpsons.
And this next week is actually going to be a normal life for most of you guys. Things are going to happen in life that can be chaotic and absolutely crazy and insane. But for the most part, for most of you guys, it's going to be normal.
Right here, in which they showed this doomsday theory and why you should pay attention. Now, also, we're going to play this video right here from the Chancellor addressing the German parliament on Ukraine. Okay, this is the Chancellor right here, and he mentions that September 24th, 2022 will be a day that we all remember where we were. Okay, so this video is extremely important. Now, a few more things are happening.
That video is extremely important, but in actuality is actually not important at all. It was actually a typo.
On September 3rd.
The war, Russia invaded Ukraine on February 24th of 2022. That was what he was supposed to read. That would be the day that everybody there who was in that vicinity and that this happened to, that they would remember. Not all of us around the United States. Not you. You probably don't even remember what you were doing that day besides listening to about this and worrying about this that day. Other than that, we probably were at work, school, doing whatever it is you do.
30th. Also, Pope Francis, the actual Pope, instructed Vatican entities to move all their money, all their funds to Vatican banks by September 30th. Now, why would he do that? Maybe the electric grid is going to go down for countries around the world, and he wanted to make sure that all of the money was within the Vatican to be protected. Maybe, I don't know. But also, the Pope has declared that mankind is experiencing the outbreak of World War III.
Okay, and this is just one news article. It's very important to do fact checks. Okay, this is just one article that he read, and then he's just quoting it and highlighting over it like it's such a big deal. It's really not.
Right now. So it would not be surprising if countries are trying to attack each other on the electric grid. Now, I'm going to play this clip right here because this is very important. So listen to what the German parliament, the German chancellor had to say to the parliament, the EU parliament, because this is very important. Listen to this.
I actually take back what I said. I said, like you're living your normal life. So you're going to remember that day that they invaded. I remember everybody was supporting Ukraine and posting their videos and things like that. But you're going to remember that day. But it was supposed to write or read. You're supposed to read and say February 24th, not September 24th.
Dear colleagues, this 24th of September 2022 will be a day that remains in our memories. As a day we will say, I remember exactly where I was.
He remembers exactly where he was on September 24th, 2022. Now, this is important because there's also another Simpsons episode that came out.
Guys, we're not going to base our lives and every theory that goes on in the world off The Simpsons, okay? We cannot do this. You know, they have had good points. If you believe they've had good points, comment below. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what episode or whatever it is you believe, but I do not believe that we can base and live amongst The Simpsons. They've had some coincidences, but I believe there are times where there can be coincidences like that. And they can be easily foretold based upon a theory. That's just my opinion.
On it was episode 9, season 24. So it could mean that September 24, because September is number 9 and 24 is 24.
Yeah.
So look at this.
And here
clip
we
right
are.
Here's a few minutes, real quick. Sit back, relax,
Here we are,
and
September
enjoy.
25th.
The rule of law. Well, what's WROL? It means without the rule of law, anarchy, the end of civilization, coming soon to an America near you.
America can't collapse. We're as powerful as ancient Rome.
Homer, meet the Springfield Predators. What would you...
One thing real quick, I'm gonna play the rest of this clip, but that is a common theme with every great civilization, every great nation to ever come and go into this world thought that they were the greatest at one point. And I love America. I love Russians, I love Ukrainians, I love Chinese people, I love people from all over the world. But that is one thing that Americans see themselves as number one, and they can never collapse. And that's kind
We get it. You love everyone in the world. Just say that, okay? So stating away from that, getting away from my point here. But anyways, I do believe that there are people that think that, but also I believe there are people who do not think that, which is why people work hard, which is why people make sure they keep up on the up and up to make sure this is such a great country and that they can do things to keep this country afloat. You know, I don't think people are slacking off here and literally running around like, oh, America is just unbeatable. America is this. No, I think people are living their lives working hard every day, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that this country can stay and get better and be what we hope one day it could be, you know. I mean, it's a great country, but we could be greater, you know.
kind of gonna help their downfall in many ways. Now I say they, I'm American, you know, I have an American passport and other passports also, but
okay, we don't
that
care
is
about
one
your
way
other
that
passports.
Americans see
I don't. He's speaking for Americans in the whole. You're not speaking for everyone. You're speaking for yourself. Maybe his little friends, you know, because some generations and other than others are a little out there, you know. But I don't know what he's talking about. I think people every day talking about speaking up and fighting and working hard to keep this country where it's at with the freedoms that we have, you know, and our liberties and everything. But at the end of the day, I don't think anyone's running around here talking about that we can't be beating and or anything like that. No one's walking around here with their pants down, waiting for something to happen. You know, I think we're working hard and everybody's fighting and everybody's doing what they have to do to survive and to keep this country running.
themselves. They're like, oh, we're number one forever. And honestly, that kind of takes away from your hunger. And when you're not hungry no more, you're not motivated to keep improving. And when you don't keep improving,
People
other
are working hard,
countries
people are hungry.
are right behind you looking to be number one. So the average American today in 2022, the average teenager has no idea what's going on around the world. They're not educated properly. They only know one language, as opposed to, like, I've been traveling the world this whole year and I see many people from all over the world that know how to speak English and their home language and usually another third language. And Americans in many ways are stuck in a little bubble keeping up with the Kardashians instead of improving. But anyways, let's keep going with this Simpsons clip.
You do in the case of it.
And Americans, and that is one thing I can say. I feel like we could be more bilingual with certain languages, but also if you've been here, I've met so many people that just speak so many different languages, so it's kind of hard to try to say like that's not a thing. I know a lot of people say that when they go to like public schools and they see that, but bro, I've met so many people from all over the world, and they're all here. They're all first or second generation Americans, you know what I'm saying? And they're here and they're still speaking. They're American and they bilingual with their language. Some even trilingual, you know. But that's just me. Not trying to counteract everything he's saying, although I am doing that. So I'm kind of contradicting myself here. But I just have to because I saw this and I just keep seeing videos like this. And he just so happened to be the lucky feller that I thought that it was worthy of just getting my point through, you know, my thoughts.
EMP. Electromagnetic pulse.
A burst of radiation that knocks out every electrical system in the country.
Impending doom.
What you reading, Dad?
Honey, everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
When things go south, the sheeple will clean out every supermarket in town.
Typical sheeple. So, what have you learned so far from our post-apocalyptic movie marathon?
Guys who call themselves preacher or deacon are very bad. Water is money, unless gasoline is money, and even though lots of things are razor sharp, no one ever shaves.
Hollywood has taught you well, my son.
Here it is, Owen. The Springfield Preppers' top secret bug out retreat.
Wow, your end of the world is better than my during the world.
Homer, we all know America's collapse is about 3 months away.
Title.
6 weeks at most. There's always one alarmist. Anyway, when the Four Horsemen ride, we want you and your collaterals right here with us.
And all our supplies behind a fake wall.
Look, basement, look, window.
See, these are our bug bags. In here is everything we need to survive.
So what I want?
The looming kablooey.
It's reassuring to see you're aware of the future, but this is all.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I thought that was so funny. The lumen kablooey. Hell no, that's funny.
Oh, creepy.
Creepy? Mark, the apocalypse is coming. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe never. But it's coming. And soon.
Over the past 6 months, we have been investigating as well as exposing the truth behind
Oh, man,
all of these food
commercial.
processing plans that
I'm going to bed.
An EMP? You know what that means? Hand scissors.
Look at this.
I'm hungry.
Perfect timing. Zombies and an asteroid is coming to Earth just when all of our technologies went down. Perfect timing, right? But that could be possible because of one thing that I want to cover right now. The elites are
That is not possible. Zombies are not going to come here and come on an asteroid after electrical grid come down, okay? We can't. Oh, man.
planning something very significant for September 24th.
Have you guys heard any major things that happened on September 24th, man? If so, let me know below in the comments below. Please let me know. I find this to be so outrageous. You know what I mean? And, man, it's about time that I'm here to come in and approach this and address these situations, you know?
And a lot of people are expecting that this will be a World War III type of moment that will trigger something big. Some people think that it's OPEC abandoning the US dollar for oil trade, and others think that it's an EMP attack. Now, why would this be an EMP attack? And before I tell you why, actually, let me tell you why right now. The Homeland...
Yes, why? And I love that. I love that question. I always like to ask these questions, and you should too. Why? Okay? Why would such a thing happen like that? Why would anybody in their rightful mind attack the electrical grid that can harm everybody? Not just one person, but everyone. Why?
Security, okay? This is the official webpage of the United States Homeland Security, and they released a whole report on the DHS on how we're combating potential electromagnetic pulse attacks. And this was literally released about 15 days ago. So an EMP attack will take down all of your devices, all of your computers, all of your cars, all of your...
Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? This guy uploaded this for September 24th, 2022. This release date was September the 3rd, 2020. And he said it was released 15 days ago. You cannot make this up, guys.
Your electricity, all of your telephones, all of that will go down in an EMP attack. Now, why do I think that this could happen? Because there was a massive coronal ejection that is expected to strike Earth on Friday, September 23rd or September 24th. Now, what is this? Basically, it's a solar flare. It's like, this is the sun right here, and there was a big solar flare that burst a few weeks ago, and listen to what it can do to the world. Like, it can literally take down electric grids once it hits Earth. Huge.
Yeah, but yet again, these are theories, you know what I'm saying? These are someone's opinions on what they think and believe can happen if this so happen. And we are here today. I am talking to you guys. I edit this video. I recorded it myself, and I'm releasing this today. So yeah.
Huge countries can go down and there will not have any electricity. So listen to this, because this is expected to hit Earth.
Y'all see my guy jump from September 3rd, 2020 to August 18th, 2022. Okay? You cannot. Come on, man. This is why he thinks these things can happen, man.
On September 23rd or the 24th, depending on where you are in the world. But watch this.
Packed parts of the U.S. this week.
A satellite built here in Colorado caught the...
I'm sorry I keep interrupting. I'll quit interrupting so much, okay? I'm commentating over here, right? All right, so we all know not to pay attention to two goofies like this on the news sometimes. You know, now, much respect to these two. They served long enough, so I don't want to call them two goofies. But sometimes there be some goofy people on here, and they just reading what their boss tells them to read off a prompter. This is not their opinion. This is just what somebody else tells them. So don't pay attention to things like this sometimes when you see these things or someone on the news tell you this, okay? Do your own research. Or come holler at your man, you know what I'm saying?
Eruptions
but do your
on
own research, seriously.
The GO-16 satellite caught several solar flares in the past 2 days, prompting NOAA to issue a geomagnetic storm watch through Friday. Could cause fluctuations in the power grid, satellite irregularities, radio and GPS signals may temporarily fail.
Now, I hope it just temporarily fails and everything goes back to normal, but there is a lot of stuff that's pointing us to something big happening on September 30th or September 24th. And also September 30th is the last day, ironically, is the last day you can use the 20-pound note and the 50-pound paper notes. So after September 30th, you're gonna have to use the brand new polymer note.
Okay. This is happening now. I am no super, you know, like, I don't really, like, know exactly everything, but I do know this, okay? This is happening because they're changing the currency to Prince Charles, okay? Or King Charles. So, my bad. I apologize to anybody whose feelings are hurt. I may, if you need a boo-boo, I have Band-Aids in the back for you, okay? But this is happening because it is changing over to King Charles, okay? So that's the only reason that's happening. That's why that's happening. They're just switching pictures pretty much.
People think that they have a chip inside of them for a reason, and I wonder why they're doing that. The Bank of England on literally September 30th, and on October 1st, the very next day, Germany is introducing new rules to combat the COVID-19 epidemic. Now, whether you believe in it or not, it's ironic also that October 1st was the date that Germany chose, because if they have a problem right now, why would they not impose new guidelines, new rules today instead of waiting until October 1st? So it's very ironic that they're waiting till October 1st. So a lot of stuff is happening on September 24th,
zombies, guys.
September 30th, as well as a big date, as the Pope instructed Vatican entities to move all their money to Vatican banks by September 30th. So it's very ironic to see September 24th and September 30th in The Simpsons.
With the zombies, man. Quit it with the zombies, bro.
In Parliament, something big could be happening now.
He's showing us the zombies. Like we're supposed to get prepped for them.
We speak a lot about cryptocurrencies on this channel, and a good way to keep your crypto safe in the event of the electromagnetic.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, that's it for that. Thank y'all for watching. I just wanted to cover over this because I thought it was absolutely crazy and insane, man. Watch out for the Simpson zombies. You know, they're gonna come on the asteroid and get you and your family. You know, it's crazy. You can't make this stuff up. Again, I'm speechless. I'm behooved. You know, I can't. This is crazy. You know, he just, people like this, man, he's going to sit up here and fearmonger you guys and pretty much do what a lot of these lying fake news stations do. And they just read from a teleprompter what someone else wrote out for them to read, scare the living bejesus out of you, and then try to sell you something or profit off of you in a way. As you see, we get to this point here. We're not doing that here. We would never do that at this channel. You know, please like and subscribe, share this video if you would like to. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, welcome back to my thoughts, you know. And I hope y'all have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever y'all are now. You know what I'm saying? Peace.